I'm going to replace this plug right here because, as you can see, this flap right here broke off. So I got a new one. Same thing, but the only difference is both of them have the same SAE number on it. Both of them Philips, same brand. The only difference is the back. This one is the old style that most people are accustomed to, where you just screw out these screws right here, push the wires in there, and tighten the screws back. That's the most common one you're going to run into. These are a little different. Once you take these bolts out, this come out. Back here, you have some plugs in it where you don't have to screw these out to get the wires out. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. If you look on them, totally different. This one I just take out. You have the male section on it. This is the new one I got. You have the female plugs on it. So I'm going to end up just switching out both plugs. Just switch out both plugs, that way I could use this plug in this bracket right here. And the way you do that, take out the screw at the top on both of them and this come out. I'll go get a Phillips screwdriver so I could do that. it's hard to turn, you just keep turning it and it'll eventually come up. I'm gonna get something to turn it. And turn it, that way I could line up the screw hole. And now I'm going to put back the same screw that I take out of it. This, now I don't really need this, but I'm going to keep it just in case I ever need this part. A lot of the older trailers, this is the part that they use, so I want to just put this down and I don't remember where I put it, so it's easier for me to just keep it in here. This is an old one. If you need a part number on it, that's it right there. But a lot of trailer places, you go, this is what they're going to sell you. This old one right here. That go on there. This is a new one. Sometimes you go, they don't have it. They got ordered. That's why I end up with a lot of the other ones, because when I went to get some, they didn't have it. And they didn't tell me I could have just switched it out. I just pulled both of them apart, just trying something, and I see that I could switch it out. So now what I'm going to do is put this back in here. If you look in there, you'll see the plugs in there. That's what they plug into. These plug into those. You just push it in there and push the screws, put the bolts back in there, and you're good to go. That's all it is to it. It's a lot easier to do them on these chassis than if you're working on a dry van or reefer. And some of the chassis, like this one, you have access to the back of it. Sometimes you have them mounted like right here, and it's harder to get to the back of it, especially if you have a 40-foot with a box on it, with a container on it. But these 20-foots is a lot easier. So that's all it is to it. Without this on it, a lot of times when you make a turn, the pigtail don't pull out from in here. So this hold the pigtail in. That's why you need it up there. Especially at night you're driving and it plug out. You're going down the road with no lights on the trailer.